Hello, welcome to Dong Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. Yesterday evening, Chairman of Dong Nai People's Committee announced the continuing implementation of solutions to prevent and control COVID-19. Accordingly, the People's Committee is requested, and departments, agencies, units, and mass organizations are requested. Central agencies located in the province and People's Committees of districts and cities continue to maintain the implementation of urgent solutions to prevent and control COVID-19 in the province under the direction of the Prime Minister in the Directive number 16 of March 31, 2020, directed by the Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee at Directive number 9 of March 31, 2020, and other relevant documents. The implementation time is from midnight of April 22nd until the Provincial People's Committee issues a new notice. COVID-19 test kit manufactured by Vietnam has just been licensed to European standards. Specifically, the British Ministry of Health and Social Care has just issued a certificate of European standard and a certificate of free sale for the COVID-19 test kit, which was jointly researched and produced by the Military Medical Academy and Viet Company. Currently, the only method in the world recognized by WHO as the gold standard for detecting SARS-CoV-2 is real-time RT-PCR. The test kit, which was jointly researched and produced by the Military Medical Academy and Viet Company, also used the real-time RT-PCR method. Sensitivity criteria, specificity, accuracy, repeatability at the standard laboratory of the Military Medical University and Viet Company for this test set show that the equivalent criteria that the biological kits are guided by CDC USA and WHO. Vietnam gained shrimp export growth to some key export markets in the first quarter of this year, especially Japan and the US, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Japan jumped to the first place in the 5 largest export markets. Shrimp exports of the whole country in the first quarter rose by 1.8% year-on-year to $628.6 million USD, according to Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers, VASEP. In particular, shrimp exports to the U.S. market recorded the most positive growth among the main markets. Meanwhile, the U.S. became the second largest export market for Vietnamese shrimp in the first quarter because of higher demand for essential food, including shrimp, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Association reported. Japan jumped to first place in the 5 largest export markets, accounting for 21% of Vietnam's total shrimp export value, after the export value of this market in February surged sharply by 63% year-on-year. According to VASEP, the anti-epidemic situation in China and South Korea is getting better, and there will be more hope for farmers and processing plants when the output is well considered. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo hit out at Beijing again on Wednesday over the coronavirus outbreak and accused it of taking advantage of the pandemic to bully neighbors, even as he welcomed China's provision of essential medical supplies. The U.S. is accusing China of taking advantage of the COVID-19 outbreak and increasing its military activities near Taiwan and in the South China Sea. We've also seen that the Chinese Communist Party is exerting military pressure on Taiwan and coercing its neighbors in the South China Sea, even going so far as to sink a Vietnamese fishing vessel. We hope other nations will hold them to account, added Pompeo during a press briefing hours before his video conference with ASEAN ministers, which is chaired by him and his Laos counterparts. The president signed an executive order restricting immigration for 60 days. The policy will stop new green card applicants from obtaining permanent residency, but will exempt key medical workers from abroad, as well as some family members of American citizens. In order to protect our great American workers, I've just signed an executive order temporarily suspending immigration into the United States. This will ensure that unemployed Americans of all backgrounds will be first in line for jobs as our economy reopens, Trump said, adding that he signed the order just before beginning his daily press briefing at the White House. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.